What we're going to do in this session is look to put some support rails underneath our chair. Now to do that, we need to make sure that that we have three bodies. So if I just open this little toolbar here on the side, no, not that toolbar, this little toolbar here, and if your bodies are shut off like this, what you want to do is expand those bodies out so that I can see I have three separate bodies on the side here. Next thing we want to do is create a sketch. So selecting the sketch tool, and what we're going to do is just zoom in here, and we're going to create a sketch on this chair leg. Okay, and I can see as I hover over that chair leg that it is body 1. If I hover over the top, it is body 8, and this side will be body 2. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the other two bodies off so that I only have the first chair leg showing. And then I'm going to create a sketch on this surface. What we wish to do this time is create a rectangle, and we're going to create a 2-point rectangle. And we're going to create a rectangle. It doesn't really matter where we place our corners, but as long as we come down from the top, and we're going to make it 60 millimeters in length. Hitting tab will jump me to the next square, and 15 millimeters in width, because we're using 15 millimeter material. Hitting enter, you can see that I have placed it, but two of my lines here are blue. So I'm going to press D for dimension, and I'm going to dimension this line here off this point on the edge of where I start to curve in, and I'm going to dimension that at 30 millimeters. And what that should do is move it across, but it should make all the lines on my rectangle go black. And I need to do the same on the opposite side of my chair. So we're going to create a rectangle. Just going to draw it anywhere to begin with and make it 60, tab 15, pressing enter, and then I need to D for dimension this line off this point here on the side of my chair and make it 30. Enter. So now I've got these two squares or rectangular sketches drawn on the inside of my chair leg that are dimensioned and in the correct spots. Okay, let's finish that sketch and click on the home button to get a three-dimensional view of it. I might just spin around so I'm looking at the inside of my chair. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hit E for extrude, which is this tool up here in the top left hand corner, and it brings up this extrude panel. If for some reason your extrude panel is closed, you just need to open it up. Let's try that again. Now, profiles. I need to select what I wish to extrude, so I'm going to select these 2 points. What I'm going to do now is start to initially drag those points out. The challenge with this is we do not know how far we want to drag these two rails out on our project. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this drop down arrow, and what we want is to extrude them to an object. And the object we want to extrude them to is body 2. And if we turn body 2 on, we want to extrude them to body 2. We don't want them to be joined, we want them to be new bodies. So we're just going to change that operation down there to a new body, and clicking OK, you can see it will add another 2 bodies to our sketches over here on the side, and we've got our rails running through our project. Turning on our top, you can see now we start to have our stool and seat coming together quite nicely.